The 8th of March is International Women's Day. 24 hours to celebrate women's social, economic, cultural, and political achievements. For years, Nigerian women have been fighting for more representation in politics. Only 7 of 109 Senate seats are filled by women, and only 14 out of the 360 House of Representatives seats. There were efforts to increase the amount of women who are lawmakers. A bill was proposed which would have seen 35% of seats reserved for women. But this was made impossible after male parliamentarians voted it out. Now, there are calls for the Nigerian government to change the constitution to give women equal representation in politics.
We need to be able to say that women can and must assume positions of leadership, not just for the sake of women getting a seat at the table, because that is the only way in which Nigeria can meet its development aspirations.
Despite President Muhammadu Buhari's promises to get more women involved in governance, only 16% of his cabinet are women. Some say women are discouraged from joining politics.
There is need to train the women who aspire to go into politics on how to face the media, how to deal with the media, and how to answer questions.
There's been a line. If you want to be in politics, it simply means you have to quit being in the media. You can't do the two. You cannot be seen as an impartial judge.
Nobody would have told me that I can contest elections. I always said it was a dirty game. I won't do it. But I knew I could easily be appointed into a position. I could have had a political appointment. But then I got up one day, went to my constituency in Ikorodu, federal constituency, and I started asking questions. So I'm a Robobo family. They told me my ward. And I started attending ward meetings. And ladies, like I said, let's stop all the talk. Women want this, women want that. You need to get up there and do what you have to do. I went to Ikorodu. I started attending ward meetings every Thursday. Don't forget I had time on my hands at NT. I wasn't being given anything to do. So I just do one report and go. So I started attending ward meetings and I was enjoying it. Now my face was a familiar face and that helped. And I now started working with the women in particular. And I always say this, the women were my first fulcrum of support.
The business sector isn't much better. Only 20% of women are in the formal sector. Domestic violence has continued to rise in Nigeria, with more women falling victim. The UN says 1 in 3 women in Nigeria have experienced some form of abuse. Nigerian women's health suffers greatly. 40 million women suffer issues during childbirth. Girls in Nigeria go to school in significantly fewer numbers than boys. Of the 10.5 million out-of-school children in Nigeria, the majority are girls. Nigeria's former education minister Obi Ezekwesili says women should be equipped with knowledge that will take them to the top.
It's in education, human development, it's an infrastructure. Women must come prepared. They must be so totally prepared that they can hold their own at all times in the space of public leadership.
The theme of this year's International Women's Day is Women in Leadership, Achieving an Equal Future in a COVID-19 World. It's hoped policies can be put in place in Nigeria to make that a reality. Punarman Fengtola, Arise News.